Hey everyone, this is Great Acer or John here. I was planning on making this skill build last week, but I was losing my voice at the time, so I couldn't. So anyway, there are 70 plus skills that Beast Tamers have, so it's impossible to max out all the skills compared to all the other classes. I'll be going over which skill build would be best for you depending on how far you want to go with your Beast Tamer. So for many of you who want to make Beast Tamers for the character card and link skill, or for those who just want to play Beast Tamers in general with bossing or just daily stuff, I would go with the bear and cat skill. You can choose to go with leopard instead of bear due to the useful mobility training in early game, but in the late game training, such as in drill hall, you'll most likely be in one spot. I know there are some of you who want to put skill points in hawk due to the rapid fire and other useful skills, but unless you're hitting cap damage, it's really bad DPS compared to all the other animals. For those of you who want to be support Beast Tamers, meaning that you'll most likely be in a party or just mules for your main account, or for people, I would suggest going with the hawk and cat skills. Cats have a lot of useful passive buffs as long as you stay in the cat mode, so you'll hardly do any buffing at all, unless you're using the meow card. Plus in hawk mode, you have active buffs for you and your party members, and even traveling skills to go place from place, such as regroup or the portal. Some tricks to help your Beast Tamer with the lack of skill points would be from all skill levels plus potential and items effect. This saves you quite a bit on skill points overall, but it doesn't change in the factor of the amount of skill points needed to unlock a skill, so be aware of that. Some easy ways to get the all skill level plus would be from the Leafy Codex set, which gives you +1 all skills, along with PDR, which is always useful. Emperor set, which gives you +2 all skills. Some other ways, which I wouldn't really recommend, would be from the hat potential, which has to be unique or higher. All skill nebulite, which gives you +1 for your hat. And the skill combat orders from paladins, or the decent combat orders. For the bear skills, I would recommend leaving the breath skills at level 1, since those are just pulling skills for the mobs. Leave Fort the Brave at level 19 instead of level 20, since it doesn't give you any more magic attack after level 19. I wouldn't recommend maxing Bear Reborn and Table Flip, since Bear Reborn, even when it's maxed, the cooldown is still pretty long, so it's not that useful. And also your main attack are the hammer skills and fishy slap, so the table flip isn't really going to be that useful for you. The rest of the skills you could probably max or whatever you feel like. For the cat build, I would not recommend maxing Friend Launcher, Meow Heal, and Cradle if you're a solo Beast Tamer. Friend Launcher will be replaced with Fire Kitty as your mobbing skill, since Fire Kitty is a 3-line attack skill, plus it's better mobbing in general. Meow Heal isn't that great of a healing skill, so that's why I wouldn't recommend maxing it. Also, Cat Cradle is useless if you're soloing, since it only deals the damage if your party members attack. I also wouldn't recommend maxing Kitty Treats, since it only gives you max HP and MP, which isn't a lot in the beginning. Also, I wouldn't recommend maxing Per Powdered, since it only gives you very little stance and HP and MP recovery. The rest of the skills you can max or leave it up to a certain level. For the hawk build, I would go up to the point where the skill Razorbeak is unlocked and maxed. After that, the other two skills aren't that useful, so I wouldn't recommend wasting any more skill points on those. It's not recommended to have the two skills Defense Formation and Feather Cloak higher than level 1, since they aren't really that strong or useful. You can put points into the skill Baby Bomber for the attacking flying mode, but it isn't that great in damage, so I wouldn't recommend it. The other skills, it's up to you whether you want to max it or not. If you decide on using the leopard build, I would not recommend leaving Thunder Trail higher than level 1, since Advanced Thunder Trail overrides the skill, meaning that Advanced Thunder Trail the skill effect would be in place instead of the regular one, so that's obviously stronger. In my opinion, I would not recommend maxing Party Time, the last skill for Leopard, since the same reason as the table flip, is not your main attacking skill. For my own personal skill build, I use all 4 animals to a certain extent. Though I'm not finished, I'm planning on getting +7 all skills from potentials and the nebulite. As you see, I currently only have +4 all skills from my hat potential and the nebulite, but I'm planning on getting the leaf-free codex set, which gives me +1 all skills, and also the magnificent soul that gives me either +2 all skills or +1 all skill, depending on what kind of soul and also the luck if I get it or not. If I get the +1 all skill soul, I will probably get the decent combat order potential for the shoes. For the bear and cat build, I basically have everything maxed except bear flip, the bear table flip skill. For the hawk mode, I have basically up to the skill regroup unlocked, and after that, I didn't touch it yet. The rest of the skill points went to the leopard skill. Remember that you can always choose whatever playstyle you want with Beast Tamer since it's very diverse class. And hopefully this has been an informative guide to you, and good luck on your Beast Tamers. Bye.